Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Two of Wands. I mean, there's a hold type of an energy here that shows up. I don't think you're holding on anything. I don't think you're waiting on anything. I think it's just a type of expression of a gap of time there, where it's kind of like in your own little time bubble, where you're going through something here. It's during a specific period of time. So I don't think it's on hold. I think it's just kind of almost taken from context, taken from your whole life and put to the side there as a little bubble of time. It's a little hard to really explain how I see it, but we'll get back to it in a minute. In the recent past, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Hangman. With this one, I kind of get a sense that you're letting something go south, because it looks like it is. And you're like, okay, let it, type of a deal. Where you're not interfering much with the course of whatever this is. You're probably involved in whatever this is, one way or another, but you're kind of letting it crash. Now, in the current situation, Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, this is the bubble that I'm seeing here. So something is going on, at least energetically, if not physically too. It's something nice, something that could lead to quite the commitment, something that feels, from even a universal perspective, hey, this feels right, like the universe brought this into my life perfectly. Everything about it feels right. And it's looking like it's heading again towards quite the commitment here. So it could be something new that just started out for you and it's feeling nice, and you're almost looking like all of your focus is on this, like it draws you in or something. Okay, cool. In the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. There's some it's like I see you looking into the that movie that I call those cartoons. I don't know, is it a movie? What the fuck is it called? With the little girl that had the little, oh man, I forgot the name of it. It had the little things, joy, anger, all sorts of things in there that were maneuvering her through her life type of thing. When joy was there, it was lit up, and then, I forgot. Up. No. What the fuck is it called? Anyways, if you know it, you know it. I don't need to give you the name, but that's kind of how I see you here. You're the only one there. There's no joy, there's no anger. You hold all of those, but you're maneuvering. You're switching things up. You're looking into your life, and you're like, okay, that goes from there to here. That goes from here. There's no room for it anymore, so discard. It's ordering. You're making some order here, especially home and potentially at work too. But yeah, okay, let's see, let's clarify. By the time we get to the extended, I'll look it up and I'll know the movie, but you probably know it already. Let's do the Two of Wands. You get the Moon, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, either something just popped in here for you that feels good, that feels like it has potential to lead somewhere, and it does look like it carries those energies. And it's like you're absent to the world outside of this. I'm just doing this. But your whole focus is there with this one. Because it feels good. It's like everything else can pause. That's the pause. Everything else can just pause. Everything else can just wait for me, you know? Okay. Let's do the 10 of Swords in the recent past. The Hermit, the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. It ran its course, whatever this was. That was heading south. It ran its course. It's gone through all possibilities of sustenance for whatever this was, and then it was done. It needed to go. It was good while it lasted, type of an energy, but that's it. Done. Okay. And you're letting it. Page of Swords. Oh, you're giving it a little bit of a nudge there at times, but not all the time. Page of Swords in the recent past, you get the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Death card. Yeah. But you look all innocent. You're like, okay, I'm pushing it in the direction of downfall here. I'm just going to give it a little nudge here. But you're like, you know, like not that small of a nudge. And then you're like, was it me? Who, them? Yeah, I think they did it. Yeah. That's okay. No, you gave it quite the nudges here to go there. But again, showing up as if me? No, you. No. Anyways, for the Hangman, so you helped it go south, even though apparently not so much you let it. For the Hangman, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Wands. Woo! It retaliates. Whatever this is, it's not going down without a fight. And it's like last minute. As it's crashing, it's like, hold on. I'm not going to go down without a fight here. It's almost coming out of nowhere. It's like, I thought you were going the fuck down. What the fuck happened? Well, okay. I think it still went down, but not without a fight. Let's do the Page of Wands. In the current situation, the 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Cups. You're so involved in this partnership that's kind of unfolding here or coming together that, again, it feels like everything else in the world, in your world, it's being interpreted as if you don't give a shit about anything else. I think you do. I think you're just pausing your attention from everything else. You're super involved in this one. Super caught up in some sort of partnership. Let's see the Chariot. For the Chariot, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Tower. There are some things, though, in your world that you're disconnected from that call for your attention still. Maybe you got a job. Maybe you got a this. Maybe you got a that you need to kind of sustain, you know? Like, I understand this energy is nice and all, but, like, there's some things that are knocking at your door, like, hey, Taurus, we need your assistance. And you're like, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll be right. I'll be right there. You're still in your bubble, meanwhile, with whatever's going on with this partnership, though. Yeah, I'll wait for me. I'll be right there. Be careful with this energy, because some things may crash if you don't pay attention. Keep an eye on those things, because some things are looking pretty good, sustainable. There's no reason for those things to crash. So just keep an eye out. Don't isolate yourself completely from everything else in your life, no matter how good this feels. Because, it does feel good. For the 4 of Wands, in the current situation, you get the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the Emperor. Because you'll end up blaming this. Whoever is at the other end of this partnership, you go into your little bubble with them, you're like, oh man, this feels so amazing. Oh my god, it feels great. And then you look back at your world that you placed on hold and you see some things crashed in there. You turn back to this, whoever this is, and you're like, you kept me distracted. What'd you do here? Not their fault. Yours. You gotta keep an eye out. on things here, you know? I get it. I get this energy. I get this energy of being sucked into something that, oh my God, it's only this, you know? But you can't blame that for you not paying attention, you know? Can't do that. Well, you are, but you can't. Stop doing that. Let's do the 7 of Cups in the immediate future, the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Man, I think this situation is evolving, even if you are probably holding them responsible for the turnout in the pause in your life that you decided to take. I think it's evolving. I think it's growing on you. And as it brings out more and more love into your heart, it also brings out more and more pain from your heart, because there's some pain that's coming to the surface with this one. Not from them, not from anything they're doing here. They're just bringing it out to the surface for you. It's like love is side by side with pain here, and as love comes out more, so is pain. So you're gonna have to probably look into that at some point, because otherwise it's gonna interfere with stuff. But this situation is definitely growing into something really, really nice. Let's do the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. And then you reach a point of no return. You reach a point of stubbornness, Taurus, but determination. Like, I really want this energy by my side. I really, really want them by my side. You're not going to take no for an answer. They better. Type of a deal. Cool. It's growing nicely. If initially it's like, you know, a little bit of bubble time, then it's like it's turning into something solid here. 6 of, and this could be about your personal life, like romantic situation. It could be about work, you know. It could even be a friendship. I don't know. For the 6 of Cups, in the immediate future, you get the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. You're ending something here, but it's not, it doesn't have to, it's like making room for this. So think of it as this is you falling in love with a t-shirt, and oh my God, going on and on about it, getting the t-shirt, coming home, looking into your closet and being like, fuck, there's no room. Let me throw this other t-shirt away so that I can make room for the new t-shirt. So it kind of feels a little bit like that, where it's looking like you're parting ways with something to make room, energetically speaking, for this one, because you made up your mind this stays. Okay. It's not easy. It's a little stressful, but you made up your mind. What are you going to do? You know, you just love that t-shirt. It's a nice t-shirt. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The 7 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Hermit. You really don't want to go against yourself here. In the sense of, with this statement, you're kind of telling me, whatever I feel, I feel. And I'm going to go and do and act in accordance with that. That feels right for me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm tired of going against myself and against what I want and against what I need. And against what I feel, especially. Pretty interesting perspective here you're coming into. But yeah, you're keeping an eye out there when there's the slightest sign of you starting to go against yourself. I think you're going to recognize that, given that you have this attitude here. And I don't see that, in all honesty. I see little, I wanna. But no, you're cutting it off even before it starts. So pretty nice energies. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.